Hey everyone, CMGT Bone here. I'm going to try to tackle the task of talking about how companies work. It's one of those foxes here. I've got someone else in here with me. Before we get into companies, let me do a side note real quick. I know my camera is deliberately blocking how much coins I have because it doesn't matter and the coins come and go and I buy things. So that was intentional. But up here in the corner, next to where the money is. I don't know if you can see my mouse. There's a newspaper button, and check this every month. There's always something on gold, and then there's some wraps. So sometimes it's kind of news, in addition to the store news. These banners here, stuff you can buy with Robux, and it rotates. But the newspaper button here is kind of related to, let me go over to one of the sell points. The you know how the crops in the game have colors: red, reddish, gray, grayish green, then bright green. That's the low and high end. Every 5 minutes they rotate. Well, above green is yellow, and pizza right now is on, we call it gold. At least that's what people say. What's on gold this month? They rotate. They take a product in the game and they bump it above green for value, and it stays there. You don't have to play this game of every 5 minutes. Oh, is it going to be on rainbow? Is it green? Where is it going? Pizza is gold. See how it's gold? It's the special this month. So you click on the newspaper button, and there's a little story to go with the product, and the product is locked in. This stays now at this price, and you can just bring pizza and just cash it in. So early in the game, I kind of do that. I just sell what's on gold. Why not? It's for fun. Later in the game, when you got a lot of millions of coins, and you probably don't do it as often, but it's a part of the selling game mechanic in this game that's kind of interesting. So wanted to call out that. But companies, man, it took me forever to figure out how all of this works. I want to show a website first, and I'm going to put a link in the description. This game's got a legit website, and there is a page. It's I'll post it in the description. farmingandfriendswiki.co.uk. And I clicked on company over here in the navigation. And I won't reread this to you. You can skim over it in your own time. But you can buy a company for 10 million coins, or you can join one. Admins or workers, they can add other people. Up to 8 people can be in a company. You get every day, you can claim and get 2,000 unrefined materials. And trains come, the train comes and goes. There's orders to deliver, all kinds of stuff. I'll just kind of explain it all off the top of my head, but it's all kind of in there. So let me try to break it down as simple as I can get it. Fulfillment is where you and your company drop off all the orders you choose. Now, I mean, every time you play the game, what you really want to do is talk to the guy at this building here. And I kind of have my text zoomed in a little, so that's why all the words are a little bigger. This is good to know too, if you zoom your text size down to default, everything will properly fit in all these boxes. But if you zoom it in, all the text gets bigger, so it might overflow. So anyways, I like to my eyeballs, I like to make everything a little bigger, so that's why it's gonna look a little squishy. But anyways, you can name your company up here when you make it. You can color it at when you build it. You type it in, pay 10 mil. This is a new thing they added. How much time is left till the season changes? Right now, there's a 4 tile wide plow, cultivator, and tractor, which I have lots of. Plows, they're these, cultivators, these, planters, these, they unfold. And for tractors, it's these guys. So I just keep rotating. I've got multiple sets. The season lasts for months, like a couple months. So it's a quarter. So it's 4 quarters in the year. So there you go. Anyways, one, two, three, four. There's 5 things you can have active. If you have permissions in the company, you can click this plus. There's small, medium, and large orders, which are it's mostly everything in the game except for a couple things. So you see with the name of the order, how much coins you're gonna get, and then you can accept it. If you accept an order, it puts it over here. So once you do 15, you've accepted 15, you can hit this button and it randomly randomizes all the orders you have to add. Now, some more about these numbers that I've learned as of late. This is scraps for bringing the orders down here. Shipping it is over here when you put it on the train and it ships, you get even more. Your company has a total of these scraps. And every day, come in here, every 2 hours, click this button, and you click it. I just click it till I can't click it anymore. This little green thing is a timer. Once it's full, you can click this button. I think you can click on the icon, it notifies people, but I don't even know how that works. I've claimed it. You'll have an unclaim button. Do that daily or check it. Just claim it. And then the scraps you get together, if everyone's doing their stuff, you can hit add and add your scraps to one of the things. There's 5 parts to craft and earn something so far. Next season, they might have something new to build that you can earn. The activity log is history. I did some stuff. It appears in here, and my other team members who are in the company, you can see what they did and how long ago and who's active, who's not active, who's online. It's your little dashboard. You can pay Robux and just fulfill these, but I don't. I just do them. Some are easier than others. Cheese, pizza, milk. There's a couple of easy ones. You just do a couple truckloads and you're done. But some of these down here, the large ones like honey's takes like days because there's only 4 barrels on the pallet. It's just ridiculous. So they got to balance out some of this stuff, but for now there's some easy ones and harder ones. And this is kind of something good to do end game when you have done a lot. You can challenge yourself and it kind of makes the game fun. You might not be able to do all the things if you're early game, but there's 2 things. Here's what I do encourage. If you're newer into the game, join a company and just participate and do what you can. Talk to them, communicate, work as a team, help each other out. If you can do lots of crop orders, so there's something to do. It's all for fun. There's plenty of time. You'll earn at least something. So have fun with it. Now shipment, once you bring all that stuff down, it gets stored in the building. And then you'll come here, and there's 3 categories for crop, truck, and liquid. Now there's only one in here, but everything you've delivered will show up here. And what happens is the train will pull in, and you have to put the stuff onto the train, in which you'll get this bonus amount of scraps for shipping it. Now another thing to note, there's no collisions down here, so all your semi trucks and all the trucks, everyone can go back and forth. The train, the engine will be here. There's a liquid car, there's a box car, there's a flatbed car, there's a grain car for crops, and you just kind of drive back and forth. I come here, you open this, you click withdraw, it loads it onto your truck. Then you drive forward, and then you hit the button to dump it into the proper train car. And you're just going back and forth. It's kind of chaotic and tedious, but that's just how it is. This timer here that's floating in the air where it shows when the train's gonna come back. So if you're like, where's the train? You'll hear the train if you have the sound on in the game. The train horn, it's a diesel. It honks when it comes here, and it drives through. The crossing guards go down, and that's how companies work. And for bragging rights, there's leaderboards, of course. So you don't get anything for being on a leaderboard, but your company will. Well, there's refined materials who's got the highest number, and order shipped. And you can actually scroll on these too if you're on mobile or whatever. Where's my company at? I don't know. We're at 20th right now for that one, and somewhere in here, I don't know. It's all for fun. I'm not too overly concerned about it. But that's all I really wanted to show you was this building. Just you can make a company if you got the money for it, but otherwise ask around in public servers. Join a company and just work together, be kind to each other, help out. It's a fun way to work together and have more fun in the game. So, well, hopefully that video is helpful. I'll put a link to that website in the description. I covered as much as I could, but there could be something I missed. Feel free to let me know. Yeah, and go from there. All right, guys. Take care.